I'm gonna risk everything.
Welcome back to BlindVarla. For those of you that don't know, BlindVarla is a hardcore Iron Man area lock to Varlamore. Now, in the last episode, we finally finished the quest Twilight's Promise. It was a big grind with a few mistakes that don't really want to talk about. But anyway, at the end of the last video, I made a community post asking people what their ideas are around the lock skills I have. Now, as a recap, the lock skills I have are Slayer, Herblore, and Hunter. I can't train any of these on this account freely. I can lamp them. Now, I basically expressed I don't really want to lamp them. It's going to take too long. So I posted some ideas and the votes are in. The majority of votes was to lock them behind grinds, and I gave an example of a grind being the Thieving Pet. A small percentage also said get 99 in every trainable skill, then get them. I'm glad that lock them behind grinds was the winner because that for me seems the most fun, but I'm going to spice it up a bit. I'm going to risk everything. And the restriction for Herblore is 75 fishing. The restriction for Hunter is the Thieving Pet. And the restriction for Slayer is wave 1 of the Coliseum. That's right, I will risk my entire account to try and complete wave 1 of the Coliseum. And if I can't do that, I'm either going to die or I'm going to go off Varlamore and train up Slayer so we can do Perilous Moons. I think this is a very fair compromise, and I think it will add a little bit of spice to the series as well. So this episode is going to be purely progressing the account, getting the levels up, getting the drops we need. We're going to need probably 80 range, 80s in melee, and around 57 mage. And the reason we need 57 mage is for the teleport out, because we can't teleport anywhere else in the game other than Varlamore, and that teleport is 57. So let's get cracking. Just having a little nosy around Varlamore. Came outside of the wall here. You have to go through the barracks here or just run around. And yeah, found myself some iron darts, which are pretty good one-tick weapons. So I'm going to do a few world hops and grab a few hundred of these. So obviously I was just picking up the iron darts upstairs, and I just thought creating them is locked behind a quest, knowing RuneScape, throwing them will be locked behind a quest. So I just wanted to make sure I could, and I killed a guy. What do you think the first thing we get is? Air runes, but not just air runes, 8 air runes. That's a bigger drop than the guards do. So if I ever need air runes, this is exactly where I'm coming to. Thieves. There's some on the other side of the wall as well, so you don't have to go as far. Managed to grab ourselves 500 of the iron darts off the table here. I'm actually, now I think about it, you know, I'm only 18 range, so I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to train up on these guys. I'm not actively searching for air runes, but they're low level, and it's a nice little cycle. I can come up here and get more when I need them. Go back down, train up. Probably going to train my range to about 30. And we'll just see what our stack ends up on. But I'm going to need air runes anyway, because I'm going to need to get my magic up eventually for enchantment spells, so I can enchant this into a amulet defense and all sorts of other stuff. I'd really like the teleport. I'm not sure what level it is. Yeah, 54. So I'd really like that if I can. And with the next hit, that's a decent hit. That is 20 range. So yeah, I've had another drop of air runes. They do drop runes. Seems relatively common, to be honest. But just gonna keep pushing this to 30, or until I get bored and move on to something else. First trip from the thieves done. We got nice amount of herbs, nice amount of runes. I'm gonna keep these in my inventory, but the herbs obviously aren't stackable. But yeah, plenty of supplies being dropped for the eventual herb lore grind. I'm not sure how easy it is to get secondaries on this, but still a good start nonetheless. Just getting some bait from the fishing shop, and I just used the birds or quetzals for the first time, and my god, are they useful. First piece of camo on the account. This is good because once I've got this outfit finished, I can start getting XP lamps from that random event. So that's good. Just missed it, but that is 30 fishing coming in. Keep pushing on to 40 so we can switch to lobsters. I clicked on range. And we're now at 40 cooking. Another falling star here. I'm going to grab this pickaxe from over here and I'm going to have a dabble, see if I can just do some AFK mining, but I'm not sure I have the level needed for this. I think I can only hit the last one. Yeah, 50, so 4 more of them to go before I can join in. Not worth it. As I've just finished this invent, I think this will now be level 1. So, okay, I'm not sure why my guys, are you okay? There we go. And I think this will be level 10 now, but sadly, it's like halfway through. Oh, okay, I'll cook these first then. I should be able to join it. This should change any second, and then I can finally join in and do some AFK mining. There we go. And there we are. First crash star mined on the account. I'm just going to chill in AFK and see how much XP we can get from this. Level 15 mining. Okay, so AFK in there managed to get me 2 levels. So not too bad for some AFK time. AFK for about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So not bad. Back to fishing. That's 35 fishing coming in. Missed it as always. Hey, another bee event. Second piece of beekeepers. I think that might be a glove look upgrade. I think it looks a lot nicer. 40 fishing. I think that's where I'm going to leave fishing for now. I'm going to go and finish off doing the keys. But we now have lobsters, which is our best training method all the way to 75. So yeah, really big unlock. Okay, that's all of our keys gone. We have now got 1,646 valuables. So let's hand them in. This may take us to a white cash tag. And it does. 167k. That is the first time we've had a white cash tag on the account. That's going to be really useful for supplies, really. I'm going to have to train cooking at some point, which I'm going to have to buy a lot of swordfish. Need to get ourselves just up to 45 defense, but I also need a water rune so I can make my amulet of magic, which is going to be a very important upgrade. So I'm just going to go kill guards around here for a bit, get 45 defense, and hopefully get a water rune. Just having a look in the Runelight loot logger. I didn't actually ever get water runes from guards. I only ever got them from hill giants. So back to hill giants we go. 45 defense coming in. Hey, we got water runes. We can now create the amulet of magic. So that's awesome for us. Okay, now we've got the water runes. We can finally make our amulet of magic. And there it is. Plus 10 magic. That is our magic amulet best in slot. And that is the second lamp going into agility. We're closing in on 45 fishing as well. 45 fishing coming in. Getting up there now, but a long way off 75. Probably another 12,000 lobsters, 13,000 lobsters to go. Just wanted to do a little bit of a catch up. I've been on holiday for about a week and a bit. So yeah, I just wanted to check in with the levels and just show you again. I mainly did fishing while I was over there. So I've got my fishing up to 56 now. Smithing, got a few levels in that, got a few levels in mining as well, but mainly fishing was what I focused on. But I'll put a thing on screen so you can see the level differences. So yeah, every clip that you see from now on will be after that holiday period. That's why this video took a little longer to produce. But yeah, we'll just keep on grinding through. Just got an iron pick drop from a sand crab. Didn't know these guys drop pickaxes, but that is an actual pickaxe upgrade for us. So that's amazing. I don't think there's any other way for us to get pickaxes on varlamore. I guess random NPCs must drop them. So maybe we can get ourselves a black or a, well, not a black, but maybe we can get ourselves a steel. And that's 50. Oh, I'm not sure what I've done here, but that's level 50 strength coming in. Just AFK in sand crabs while I'm doing some editing. And that's 50 defense. We are now base 50 melees and 50 hit points. We are 61 combat level. Still need to get range up to probably 70. All these up to probably 70, 80, and this up to at least 54. I know I've said it like 6 times, but yeah, just letting you know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably stop AFKing sand crabs, go back to fishing for a bit while I just AFK. Whilst killing rock crabs, managed to get ourselves some rubies and a gold bar from the pirate unlock event. When you unlock that little box, we can now use that to make a ring of smithing. I think it is. I think it's ring of smithing it's called, or ring of something to do with smithing, but basically it will save our iron a little bit. We've not got much left at the minute, but it just means we'll end up with a little bit more. Sadly, we can only make one at the minute. Classroom event. Well, I don't know what they're called, to be honest, but a classroom event. But I think we're getting close now. Yeah, we are 1 away from level 2 agility. Just managed to get ourselves 1 more lamp. So that's 3 lamps today, which is really good. But that will now take us to level 2 agility. 300 lamps to go till it's actually worth having. Another mystery box coming in. Let's have a look. Can we get the stale baguette? No. No, we can't. And that is 60 fishing coming in. We are now 15 levels off our requirement, our first requirement for getting off the island to train Slayer. I have, however, just recently had a bit of a revelation. I've just realized that I've taken into account Slayer and Hunter, but I haven't taken into account runecraft and construction. Now, construction's pretty low, so I could just lamp that. Runecrafting, I have zero idea how I can get runecraft XP. I'm actually certain I can't, so I may have to add another restriction to the account. Okay, so in the last clip, I discovered that I'm going to need runecrafting on this account, and as of right now, I'm still not sure how I'm going to get that, let alone how I'm going to get construction. I know there's a few avenues that we can go down. I know the random events in forestry give XP, but I'm pretty sure it's crafting and like just wood cutting XP. I think you get crafting for like one of the rewards, but it's something we can maybe look at and try a few. But in terms of runecrafting, I genuinely don't think there's a single thing we can get. So I think I'm going to switch my lamping, I know, sad, from agility, which is completely pointless if you really think about it, and probably just start lamping runecrafting. It's still not great, because I think, yeah, it's 20 runecraft, so it's not 10. It will take a long time. I'm really not sure if there's any other way, and it's only 20, so I don't think I'm going to put a restriction in for it, to be honest. I think I'll just lamp that one, and it's just going to take a while, which is a little annoying because it'll take a long time and a lot of play hours just to get a few lamps for that. What are we at? We're at 5 days, 13 hours, and I'm level 2 agility. So that just says everything about the amount of lamps you get. But I think that's the best solution for now. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with some mining because I want to get some better knives. I'm thinking about pushing it to 50 just to get mithril at least for the fight, but I might even go higher than that. Not decided. So yeah, I'm going to start grinding mining again. Got another maze random event, and I remembered how you do the little, I don't know if it's a glitch, but I was just messing and I just remembered how to do it. And you leave this interface when you search, and you leave it, you don't press click to continue, and the timer pauses, and then the chest resets. I just kept closing that, so I got down to 68, but I realized when you leave this interface open, this goes down to 68%, and then in a second, this will close again. There you go. And then we can open it again. Got a strength potion. As long as you leave it there, you can see it went from 68 to 67. And as long as we leave this open, it won't continue to go down. You can just cheese it all the way down. Okay, we've now been kicked out. Let's go to the bank and let's check what we got from that. I have a feeling we got a decent amount of runes. We've managed to get 140 water runes and 120 bronze bolts and some potions. But yeah, I'm going to head to the bank and see what was in there. Okay, we're back at the bank. Let's have a look. What did we get? 236 fire runes, almost 100 air. That's really big for us, to be honest. Almost 400 earth runes. The pots, we got 5 strength potions, 6 attack potions, 8 defense potions, so that's really good as well. Got a whole load of just pointless arrows and bolts as well, which I assume will be in here somewhere. Sorry, I've not organized the bank very well. But the main importance, we've got 100 air runes to blast through. So I'm going to do that now. Just finished grabbing some mine runes, as we're going to need them to use these air runes on the buffaloes. So I'm just going to head back to Buffalo now. After using these runes, probably going to head back to maybe start training some range on the guys I found, the thieves, just to collect more air runes. But maze events are just huge for the account now. Now I remembered how to do that. Okay, so the 100 air runes got us to level 15 magic. Sadly, they went pretty quick, but that's okay. We'll get plenty over time. Come to kill thieves. Now, I've always wondered. I never went here, so I'm going to go nosy over there. Here, if you can cross, but I think that's... I don't think you can cross that, actually, can you? No. Ooh. Nice salmon. Oh my god, I can salmon fish. Thank god. That's going to be so much quicker than lobsters. That's going to be so much quicker. Not a whole lot here other than... Oh, bandits. I assume probably just the same as thieves. Probably same NPC. But we'll switch it up from the thieves. We'll kill these for a bit. Why not? To put it into perspective, the max XP an hour I was getting at fishing lobsters was about 20k, and just this inventory, granted I've not done it for an hour, is at 60k almost. Probably would have saved myself a few hours, but we know now. So that's now, I think, the final piece of Beekeeper, which just looks so good. But now I think that's... Oh no, actually I've got the helmet to go, and then once I've got the helmet I'll get XP lamps, which is good. And there's 35 ranged. These are not much better. I don't even think they're any better than thieves, but it's just nice to get a change of scenery. So that's all the arrows used. I've already done the level check-in, but yeah, 35, almost 36. Yeah, I didn't get a huge amount of air runes, but got a decent amount. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Just going to do a quick farm run and then decide what I'm doing next. Decided to just go back to mining for now. Mine and smith my way up till I get bored. Not aiming for any levels in particular, just going to crack on. Voiceover Kings here. What you're witnessing in the background is me make the fatal mistake of training my crafting up to 35 for a ring of forging, which I then discover that I don't have the magic level to enchant. So enjoy the background of me spending about 3 hours leveling my crafting up by picking a soft clay from upstairs and then turning it into stuff downstairs, just to find that out at the end. Ruby ring. Here we go. So now, oh, have I done a boo-boo? Yep. I'm an idiot. I just did all of that for nothing. I'm a moron. Just wasted a lot of time and a lot on them levels, but, well, not a lot of time, it was like 2 hours. But I can't say it's not frustrating. I need to start using my brain a bit more, but it is early, so I'll blame it on that. Missed it as always, but 25 smithing. Managed to get ourselves another mystery box. Can we get the stale baguette? No. Never lucky. And with the next fish, we are 65 fishing. Oh, great. Sorry about the notification there. I'm really not sure why that's happened. But anyway,
We're now 65 fishing, just 10 levels away from the restriction of 75 that we've put in place.
I believe that is, yep, level 55 hit points. We are now combat level of 66, and we are very close to base 55 melees. So just going to keep pushing through to probably around 60. In the last clip, I forgot to mention that I got another maze event, so I managed to get myself another 60 air runes, which is really good. Could do with another 6 or 7 of them though, which would be great for our magic training. Just got 55 defense, but obviously I missed it because it's me. Now I'm going to get 55 in these two. Oh, there you go. There's 55 strength, 55 attack coming in. I am 67 combat and base 55s. Probably going to push at least attack and strength to 60 now. Just because I think it's worth it before going back to Hill Giants, just to speed up the kills a little bit. And I massively need to AFK to edit and stuff, so yeah, perfect activity to be doing.